So in this video we're going to find the determinant of these two matrices. This one a 2 by 2, this one a 3 by 3, and when finding determinant of any matrix it's always a square matrix, so a 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4 and so on. It's never a 2 by 4 or a 3 by 5 or whatever, it's always a square matrix. So let's start with this one first. That will also have a technique in it which will help us to find the determinant of this one. So if we just letter these parts of the matrix, so we call this one A1 and A2, and this one B1 and B2. So determinant, so we call this matrix A. So determinant of A equals, what we do is we put a line across like this, so an arrow there, an arrow there, and we do A1 times B2, and then we subtract A2 times B1. Okay, so using this formula now, A1 times B2, so we've got minus 4 times 3, and then we subtract A2, which is 7, times B1, which is 5. Okay, just doing the arithmetic on this one now. So that's minus 12 minus 35. So therefore, determinant of A is minus 47. So that's the solution for that one. Now the 3 by 3 matrix. So now it's a little bit more trickier here, but the same principles are used. So what we do now, if we just label it up and give it letters, so we'll call this one A1, A2, A3, and then B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Now what we do is here now, we take each of the A's, so A1, A2, A3, and then find the corresponding matrix in the bottom that's off side of the where it is. So A1, we would take this matrix here, so we do A1 times determinant of, and then we put this bracket here, B2, B3, C2, C3. So that's our first part, and then we go for A2. So then what we do now, we subtract A2 times the determinant, and now we miss this line now here, and we go B1, C1 and B3, C3. So B1, B3, C1, C3. So we take the determinant of that one, and then we add, so we've got positive minus add, and you keep going all the way down until you get to the end, so that's 3 of them there. So then we've got A3 times the determinant. So A3 is here, so this column here is ignored, so we now use this one. So B1, B2, C1, C3. And that's the formula to get the matrix, determinant of this matrix here. So all we're going to do now is just follow this formula carefully, plug in the numbers and do the arithmetic on it. So let's do that. So A1, so A1 is 3, so it's 3 times, now the determinant of this matrix here. Okay, so using this formula here, doing the cross method, we have minus 4 times 3 and 7 times 5. Well, we've already done that one here, and we've come up with the answer of minus 47. So this one is already done for us. Now we subtract A2. A2 is minus 7, so we subtract minus 7 times Now let's find the determinant of the matrix here that we need. So that's going to be, we just take this out here. And then we've got this matrix here, -1, -4, and 7 and 3. So let's just write that matrix down here now. -1, 3, -4, and 7. So that will be -1 times 3, which is -3, minus 7 4s are 28, but minus, so minus 28 will be plus 28. So that will leave us with plus 25. So then we've got minus 7 times 25. So minus 7 times 25 is minus 175. So that's where we're up to here. Now we'll go for this one here, A3. So A3, that's this number here. So that's 2. So we're doing plus 2 times determinant of this matrix here, -1, -4, -4 and plus 5. Okay, determinant of this one, -1 times 5 is -5. And then subtract -4 times -4 is plus 16. So with the minus it's -16. So then that equals 2 times -21, which equals -42. Okay, now what was the first one here? A1, that was here, that was 3 times -47. So we've got -141 minus -175, that becomes plus 175, and then -42. So if we add all these up, -141 minus 42 is -183, plus 175, we get -8. So there we go. That's determinant of this matrix. So let's call this one B. So determinant of B equals -8. Okay.